Libra, this is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. I keep on pressing buttons and it's like, is this recording? And then I finally had to press another button. It's like, your recording isn't. And it's like, okay, good. All right. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is your reading for December 11th through the 18th. Yes. Um, Let it flow. That's your little mini message. Really interesting. Really interesting. There was a problem with my shower. I don't have a tub, I have a shower. And it wasn't draining. I mean, it was draining, but it was draining really, really slowly. And it's been a process, you know. And the plumber was supposed to come last week. It didn't show up. Big surprise. And so I called the landlord. He came and, you know, he fixed it. It was really very simple, but I didn't know. So I was in there, and it's interesting because you're my last sign this week. You know, I do a different order every week, and a lot of the sign. I mean, it's been a really interesting week, so I think it's going to be a really interesting reading. And a lot of the signs, I've been like, you know, get on it, take action, blah 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 blah, blah. And I feel like the obstacles have been cleared, and it's time to just let it flow. And it's an interesting thing about water. And if you think about water and how powerful it is, you know, it's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. Right? That's why floods are so devastating, because it's like once it starts coming, there ain't no stopping it until it finds its you know, its place that wants to be. And like that's all there is to do. You know, all it's just like let it flow. That's the energy for you this week. And you know, it's Saturday night. You know, well, no, it's Saturday in the morning. It's a little after midnight, and I generally like to get my readings done by Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday, and it's just been one thing after another this week. And it's like now that the obstacles have cleared, I'm like just letting it flow. Now you know, it's like I got out of the way, I moved the rocks, or the rocks were moved, and it's like, okay, here comes the river, baby. That's the energy. We'll go to three. Magician. The magician's been coming up a lot. The magician is really about manifesting your desires, you know, realizing and understanding you have everything you need to, you know, manifest exactly what it is you want. But I think you're going in a new direction. I think you're going toward, I think for a change, you know, it's like maybe there were a lot of obstacles, you know, oh, well, I have to do this and I have to do that. And, you know, I have to take care of my job and my money and my blah, 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 all the people in my life. And now it's like, now that that's done and like it's clear, I'm going to, you know, go after and go toward the thing that makes me, you know, fulfilled. And if that means leaving people in the past and in the cold, then that's what it means. If it means, you know, giving up this sense of not being in the right place, or this sense of there's no place for me, and that's what it means. It's as simple as that. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to give that up. I'm just going to move forward because Michael is here with me. And you know, it's interesting. I've been shuffling, but a lot of these cards, not this one, but this has come up quite a bit. Michael's come up quite a bit this week. This has come up quite a bit. You know, you're my 12th sign, so you know, it's not like I built, oh, this came up so much. It's like, you're not my first sign, you're my 12th this week. Um, Michael has an energy of being able to cut cords, cutting unhealthy cords, cutting unhealthy cords with people or situations or places or energies that just don't work anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. It's like, okay, I'm cutting that. So and it's not even like a drama. It's like, I'm not answering that phone call. Just not. Yeah, because I've been in the drama and the anxiety and I've seen the truth for what it is, and I know where it's going, and it's like, I'm not living here anymore. I'm living in I'm going toward my dreams. I'm going toward my passion. I'm going toward, I'm not going to let anyone hold me back, because I am supported by spirit, and I have the white horse of freedom here, and I'm admired and loved and supported, and I'm moving forward into my future. I'm dropping the burden. I'm dropping the burden. And, ooh, and I have, hope in front of me, an opportunity in front of me. And, my gifts are coming back, and the actions and there's no stopping my blessings. There's no stopping my blessings now. Really nice. I've taken control back. Toward expansion. This was limited. I am not limiting myself anymore. I've looked really, really carefully and closely at this, and I'm interested in maintaining a certain stability, and I have everything I need to do that. And it might be a little rocky, but worry not. Worry not, because it's all going to come into balance again. Because sometimes when we start on something new, and we let go of the past, and especially of something that's like not good for us or that was in our way, sometimes like the beginning of a journey can be a little bit bumpy, but it's like, so it's a little bit bumpy. It's like, not gonna, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It's almost like when you're starting the car, like in the cold. I know it's a good metaphor for this time of year. Not in Mexico, it's always the same here, the weather, thank God. But it's like, and then the car finally turns over, and maybe the first few blocks you might get a little like, but it's like, once it gets smooth rolling, you're good. You might be in that first few blocks of I got to get out of the neighborhood, I got to get out of this traffic, I got to, the car has to warm up in order to and once it starts humming, you're good. That's what I'm getting. All right, here we go. You have the ability, you have all the tools, you have everything you need to manifest what it is you desire toward, your emotional fulfillment. You're leaving this sense of being abandoned and unwanted in the past, because that was limited. And now you're moving forward into the future. You've looked at it really, really carefully, and you know how to establish yourself in a stable way. You are supported. You are completely and utterly supported and victorious. You've seen things for what they are, and you're ready to cut out all the negative thinking and all the anxiety and all the worry, because you're letting it flow. You've dropped the burden. You're expecting good things. You've taken charge back. And it might be a little bit weird in the beginning, but you are in the eternity and in the balance, because I have the eternity here. It's a complete transformation. It's a complete and utter transformation. There's a lot of that going on. There really is. There's a lot of this. I feel like a lot of people and a lot of signs, and collectively and individually, are like, things are moving so smoothly, and like now that I'm going after what it is that I desire, it's like, I didn't even realize what I was missing. It's almost like, okay, this is a weird example, but you're at a wedding or something, and they play some certain thing, and then somebody really attractive comes up to you and says, "Oh, would you like to dance?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't really know how to dance, and I don't really know this dance." And all of a sudden you get up and you, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like, I don't know I could do this, because you're letting it flow. You're in the flow. You're in the flow. And so things are easy. That's the energy I'm getting. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's almost surprising. And allow yourself to be delighted and surprised. You know, we're also serious. We're also serious. Like, allow yourself to be delighted and surprised. You know, this week has been really weird for me, emotionally, financially, like everything. And now that I've kind of let go, it's like, I don't know, things seem to be falling into place. And, you know, I know I'm really late in doing these, but, you know, I always say that every week, but this is particularly late. And so I did some earlier today, and then I really had to lay down. So I did. And now I'm doing them at night, and actually it flows really well. Like, there's no noise. I know the light isn't perfect, but overall it's all right. And I'm really in the flow of the reading, and I'm really in the flow of, you know, after this, I'm going to, you know, take a little break, and then I'm going to make the thumbnails. And it's like, you know, it's like, it, I didn't think I had enough time, but actually I do. Actually, I do. I didn't think I had enough money, but actually I do. I didn't think that things are going to work out, but actually it did. Like that. A little bit like, I'm just going to allow. Just going to allow. Beautiful. Did I show you the cards? I don't know if I did or not. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. All right. Blessings to you, and see you soon. Oh, I'm having a special readings. What is it? 30 minutes for $50 until December 15th. And I still have a few scarves left on sale, like the best sale of the year, December until December 15th. Then they go back up to full price. And blessings. See you soon.